When we think of the Dominican Republic, we picture perfect beaches, luxury resorts, and world-famous tourist destinations. But there is another Dominican Republic, one that very few people know, one that doesn't appear on magazine covers or travel agency brochures. A Dominican Republic that is authentic, peaceful, affordable, filled with kind people, delicious food, and landscapes that look hand-painted by nature. This is the Dominican Republic of its small towns. Towns where the cost of living is so low it surprises anyone who arrives the first time. Towns where life moves slowly, calmly, where the sound of passing guagua, the crowing of roosters, or the wind whispering through the mountains replaces the chaotic noise of the big cities. Towns where you can still find cheap rent, inexpensive food, and a lifestyle that many would consider a luxury today. Pure tranquility. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 cheapest towns in the Dominican Republic, places where rental prices are surprisingly low, where the cost of living allows you to live without stress, and where every day begins with a new landscape. Mountains, rivers, valleys, coffee fields, green countryside, and sunrises that only the Caribbean can create. Let's begin. San José de Ocoa, the town where life is peaceful, affordable, and surrounded by mountains. San José de Ocoa is one of those places that doesn't brag, but wins your heart quietly. A Dominican town surrounded by green mountains, fresh air, and a rhythm of life. So calm it feels like time simply slows down. Here, life is lived slowly, without stress, without noise, without rush, and above all, without spending much. Arriving in Ocoa feels like stepping into a different Dominican Republic, not the island of massive tourism, luxury hotels, or endless beaches. This is a Dominican Republic of humble people, of farmers, of family-owned businesses, of neighbors who greet you by name, and of the pure mountain air that drifts down like a blessing. The first thing you notice is the landscape. Huge mountains embracing the valley, hills covered in vegetation, rural roads full of life, clean rivers, and sunrises that paint the sky in shades of orange and pink. It's a place that smells like earth, freshly roasted coffee, firewood, and peaceful living. San José de Ocoa is known for its cool climate, one of the most pleasant in the entire Dominican Republic. There's none of the overwhelming heat of the coastal Caribbean. The nights are mild, the mornings are fresh, and the breeze that rolls down from the mountains is something you only understand when you feel on your skin. But what surprises most people is how affordable it is to live here. Rent is much lower than in larger cities. In quiet areas, a simple 1 or 2 bedroom apartment usually costs anywhere between 9,000 and 14,000 Dominican pesos per month, which is about 150 to 250 US dollars. Even small houses in more rural neighborhoods can cost between 7,000 and 10,000 Dominican pesos monthly, roughly 120 to 170 US dollars. Food prices are equally surprising. At the local market, fruits, vegetables, and fresh products are very affordable. A weekly grocery trip for one person can cost between 1,500 and 2,500 Dominican pesos, about 25 to 45 US dollars. And eating at small food stands or local diners is just as cheap. A full plate usually costs between 150 and 250 Dominican pesos, or 3 to 5 US dollars. The town is simple but welcoming. It has its Central Park, its church, its small Malecon, and its kind people. Residents of Ocoa are known for being warm and hospitable. People who say good morning even if they've never seen you before, and who are always willing to help. This sense of community makes living here not only affordable, but profoundly human. Walking through Ocoa means seeing fruit vendors, children playing on the corners, women selling traditional sweets, motorcycles passing slowly, coffee fields covering the mountains, and families gathered on their front porches. It's a town that lives calmly, as if it knows life is too short to rush through it. Around the town you'll find beautiful rivers, hiking paths, natural viewpoints, and small rural communities where life is even quieter and even cheaper. For those seeking nature, peace, and low cost, this place is almost perfect. And at night, Ocoa becomes magical. Silence takes over the town. The soft lights of the houses glow between the mountains, and the cool air invites you to sit outside, chat, and enjoy a simple moment full of life. San José de Ocoa is not a famous tourist destination, and maybe that's exactly why life here feels more authentic, more human, and much more affordable. It's a place for those who want to start fresh, save money, live without stress, or simply enjoy a peaceful life surrounded by nature. Because in this town, time isn't wasted, it is recovered. Padre Las Casas, a peaceful town filled with good people and a surprisingly affordable life. Padre Las Casas is one of those towns that never make it onto tourist maps, yet it holds a pure, authentic Dominican essence, full of calm community and simple living. A place surrounded by mountains, coffee plantations, rivers, and vibrant nature that accompanies the daily life of its people. Here, life doesn't run, it walks, and that changes everything. The first thing you feel when you arrive is peace. There's no traffic, no excessive noise, no crowds. What you do find is clean mountain air drifting down from the highlands, clear skies almost all year long, and a community atmosphere that makes you feel welcome from the very first moment. Padre Las Casas is a small town, but full of everyday life. Little corner stores where everyone knows each other, bakeries that smell like freshly lit ovens, local cafes, fruit vendors on the corners, children playing in the parks, and motorcycles moving slowly through quiet streets. It's a place where every greeting feels sincere, where people look you in the eye, where life moves at a different pace, healthier, more human. And the best part is that living here is incredibly cheap. Rent in Padre Las Casas is very affordable compared to other parts of the country. A simple 1 or 2 bedroom apartment usually costs between 8,000 and 12,000 Dominican pesos per month, about 140 to 200 US dollars. If you want something larger, a small house in a quiet neighborhood can be found for 10,000 to 14,000 Dominican pesos a month, around 170 to 250 US dollars. Food is also surprisingly inexpensive. A basic weekly grocery run in local markets and corner stores usually costs between 1,500 and 2,000 Dominican pesos, about 25 to 40 US dollars. And eating out is just as affordable. Popular local diners offer complete meals for 150 to 250 Dominican pesos, which is 3 to 5 US dollars. All of this makes living in Padre Las Casas not only cheap, but genuinely comfortable. The climate is another one of its charms. Mornings are cool, afternoons are sunny, and nights feel pleasant, without the suffocating heat found in more humid Caribbean areas. This, combined with the nearby rivers, mountains, and trails, makes the town perfect for people who love nature and outdoor living. The community is one of its greatest treasures. People here are kind, generous, and very united. Patron saint festivals, cultural events, church activities, and community celebrations create an environment where everyone feels like part of something bigger. It's a town where no one stays a stranger for long. And at night, Padre Las Casas becomes magical. The streets fall silent. The sky fills with stars, and a cool breeze drifts down from the mountains as a reminder that life here can be simple and beautiful. Padre Las Casas isn't a place for those seeking luxury or big shopping centers. It's a destination for those who want to live with little, but live well. For those looking for peace, affordability, community, and nature. For anyone wanting to stretch their budget without sacrificing quality of life. Because in this town, just like in the best corners of the Caribbean, life doesn't cost, it is enjoyed. El Cercado, a humble, welcoming town with one of the lowest costs of living in the country. El Cercado is one of those Dominican towns that few people know, yet it holds a kind of tranquility that barely exists anywhere else. A small, humble place surrounded by green fields, distant mountains, and a calm that you can feel from the moment you step onto its streets. Life here moves at the rhythm of the countryside. No rush, no noise, no pressure. Only the sound of the wind, the crowing roosters, conversations on front porches, and the laughter of children playing in the park. El Cercado belongs to the province of San Juan, an agricultural region where traditions are still alive. Families who work the land, neighbors who have known each other forever, corner stores where everyone greets one another, and a way of life centered around community. The first thing that surprises anyone who arrives is how simple yet deeply human everything feels. Quiet streets, modest houses, trees that offer shade, and clean country air make everything feel lighter. And like many rural towns in the Dominican Republic, living here is very, very cheap. Rent in El Cercado is among the most affordable in the country. A small apartment or modest home usually costs between 7,000 and 10,000 Dominican pesos per month, which is approximately 120 to 170 US dollars. There are even simpler houses that can be found for around 6,000 Dominican pesos a month, about 100 US dollars. Food is also surprisingly inexpensive. A basic weekly grocery run for one person usually costs between 1,200 and 1,800 Dominican pesos, equivalent to 20 to 30 US dollars. And in local diners, a daily plate typically costs between 125 and 200 Dominican pesos, 2 to 4 US dollars. This price range makes living in El Cercado not only manageable on a low budget, but genuinely comfortable. The town has a strong, united, and supportive community. Here, if you need something, there will always be someone willing to help. Neighbors look out for one another. Children run freely. People sit outside their homes at dusk, and stories are shared between laughter and cups of coffee. Nature is present everywhere. The surrounding areas offer rural paths, clean rivers, and landscapes that seem unchanged for decades. It's the perfect environment for those seeking a peaceful, simple life connected to nature. And when night falls, El Cercado has a magic that only small towns can offer. There are few lights, the sky is dark and full of stars, and the silence wraps around you in a way that feels almost therapeutic. There are no big shopping centers here, no intense nightlife. There's no traffic, no stress, no hurry. There is peace, there is community, there is simple living. El Cercado is a place for those who want to start over, for those who want to live cheaply, for those who seek calm, for those who want to remember what life feels like when it's not filled with noise. Because in this town, life is lived without complications, and so is the heart. San Juan de La Maguana, a city rooted in tradition, nature, and a beautifully affordable way of life. San Juan de la Maguana is a city that preserves some of the most authentic secrets of the Dominican Republic. Located in the southwestern region of the country, this fertile land has witnessed Taino history and rural traditions that have survived through generations. With a population of approximately 70,000 inhabitants, San Juan offers a peaceful lifestyle where the rhythm of daily life is set by harvests, community gatherings, and conversations in the town squares. The climate here is mostly dry and sunny, with temperatures ranging from 22 degrees Celsius 71 degrees Fahrenheit on the coolest nights to 32 degrees Celsius 90 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. The proximity to the Sierra de Neiba paints spectacular sunsets over the mountains, while the constant breeze keeps the weather pleasant even on the warmest days. The rainy season is short but intense, transforming the valley into a vibrant green tapestry. The cost of living in San Juan is remarkably affordable. A simple two-bedroom home with a small yard can be rented for 8,000 to 12,000 Dominican pesos per month. Larger homes with 3 bedrooms and garden space range from 12,000 to 18,000 pesos. Basic services such as electricity, water, and gas average 2,000 to 3,000 pesos monthly. Food is especially inexpensive thanks to the fertility of the valley. San Juan produces plantains, yucca, sweet potatoes, and a variety of tropical fruits that go straight from the farm to the table. A 2-person household can cover its monthly food needs with 5,000 to 7,000 pesos. Local markets offer fresh products at prices that surprise many first-time visitors. Bunches of plantains for 100 pesos, juicy pineapples for 50 pesos, and seasonal produce grown nearby. The city's infrastructure meets everyday needs. There's a regional hospital, private clinics, pharmacies, and educational centers. For specialized services, residents travel to Santo Domingo, located about 3 hours away by road. The city has broadband internet access, though the speed varies by neighborhood. Security is one of its most praised attributes. The community is close-knit and neighbors look out for each other. Social life revolves around the Central Park and the municipal market. Afternoons are filled with families strolling along the boulevard, while weekends bring music, gatherings, and community events. Coffee culture remains strong, with numerous cafes where local producers meet to talk and share stories. The patron saint festivities in honor of San Juan Bautista are the most important annual celebration, attracting visitors from across the region. The economy is driven primarily by agriculture. Large areas of land are dedicated to growing rice, corn, and beans, while the mountainous slopes produce high-altitude coffee. In recent years, ecotourism has begun to develop, drawing visitors who come to explore the Taino caves and the region's crystal-clear rivers. Local handicrafts, especially pottery and basket weaving, provide additional income for many families. Living in San Juan means learning the value of patience, honest work, and neighborly solidarity. It means waking up to the sound of roosters, enjoying freshly harvested fruit, and falling asleep under a sky full of stars and quiet of the Dominican countryside. This city proves that true wealth is not found in material luxury, but in the abundance of nature, community, and inner peace. Barahona, the hidden gem of southwestern Dominican Republic. Barahona is the hidden jewel of the Dominican Southwest. Nestled between the Caribbean Sea and the majestic mountains of the Sierra de Baruco, this city offers some of the most dramatic and untouched landscapes in the entire country. Known as the Pearl of the South, Barahona has preserved its authenticity far from mass tourism, maintaining deserted beaches, wild coastlines, and extraordinary biodiversity. Its approximately 140,000 residents enjoy a tranquility that has become rare in other Caribbean destinations. The climate here is tropical semi-arid, with temperatures ranging from 22 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius, 72 degrees Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, year-round. A constant ocean breeze and the shade of surrounding mountains create a pleasant environment even on the warmest days. The rainy season is short but intense, turning the landscape into a blooming garden between December and April. The city sits strategically along the Bay of Neiva, offering stunning sunsets over the Caribbean Sea. The cost of living in Barahona is surprisingly low for a coastal destination. A 2-bedroom apartment with ocean views rents for 10,000 to 16,000 Dominican pesos per month. 3-bedroom homes in residential areas such as El Coro or Villa Central range from 15,000 to 25,000 pesos. Basic utilities average around 3,500 pesos monthly, with potable water being more accessible here than in other regions thanks to the nearby mountain rivers. Food is fresh and extremely affordable. At the municipal market, fish and seafood come directly from local boats at amazing prices. Lobster at 500 pesos per pound in season, or conch for around 150 pesos. A 2-person household can cover its monthly grocery needs with 6,000 to 9,000 pesos. Local eateries serve typical dishes like stewed goat or fish in coconut sauce for 200 to 300 pesos. The city's infrastructure covers basic needs well. The regional hospital Jamie Mota handles most emergencies, though for complex cases residents often travel to Santo Domingo. Barahona has supermarkets, pharmacies, and educational centers up to university level, thanks to the UASD campus. The South Coast Highway connects efficiently with the capital, although public transportation can be limited in some routes. Nature is Barahona's greatest treasure. Just 30 minutes away lies the famous San Rafael Beach, where a crystal-clear river descends from the mountains into the sea. Lake Enriquillo, the largest in the Caribbean, is home to American crocodiles and rhinoceros iguanas. The Sierra de Baruco offers hikes through cloud forests and pine forests, with viewpoints reaching 2,000 meters above sea level. The economy is based on agriculture, mining, and ecotourism. The region produces much of the Dominican Republic's organic coffee, as well as plantains, sweet potatoes, and sorghum. The country's largest salt and gypsum mine operates here, providing stable jobs. Ecotourism continues to grow, attracting visitors interested in whale watching between January and March. Security is excellent compared to other tourist areas in the country. Neighborhoods maintain strong social cohesion, and violent crime is rare. People trust one another and preserve traditions such as sitting outside their homes at sunset to chat with neighbors. Living in Barahona means waking up to the sound of the waves, spending afternoons exploring untouched beaches, and sleeping under a star-filled sky in the peaceful southern countryside. It is experiencing the most authentic side of the Dominican Republic, where time moves slower, smiles feel more genuine, and nature is still king. For nature lovers, retirees seeking peace, and remote workers looking for affordability and beauty, Barahona offers an exceptional quality of life at prices that make it possible to enjoy Caribbean paradise without breaking the budget.